didn't know is that his wife is actually a licensed architect as well, and she was working part time for a big firm, for the same big firm that he had just left. And then second, grateful for is my project architect in Chicago. And so that I'll rewind a little bit for that story as well. So when I was working for a big firm here in Alpharetta, we were doing mixed use and multifamily work, and I was there through COVID. So COVID hit, they laid a bunch of people off, but my team, we didn't lose anybody, and we were crazy busy. And so in order to help us from a staffing perspective, they loaned us people from other offices. Well, one of the people who came onto my team was a project architect out of Chicago. He was great. I really enjoyed working with him. Very thorough, very sharp, asked great questions, and he and I worked really well together. Well, I left that job in 21 to start Made Architecture and Design, and we didn't really keep in touch. But at the end of 24, he left that firm and was looking for work, and I saw that on LinkedIn, so I reconnected with him. And I said, hey, I probably have some work if you want to do a little bit of side work while you're looking for, your next opportunity. And he said, sure, that'd be great. So he worked with me for a month or two, and we worked really well together. Like I said, he's a great architect. But what I didn't know is that his wife is actually a licensed architect as well, and she was working part time for a big firm, for the same big firm that he had just left. And so she was ready to leave the big firm, and he needed to go find gainful employment to support his family. And so they talked to me and asked, could she take over his workload for me? And I said, sure, let's give it a shot. And so she came on at the end of 24, beginning of 25, and she stayed with me all through 25 as a contract employee. And man, that has been awesome. She is great, and I really, really enjoy working with her, and I'm very, very grateful that she stuck with me through the year, and I'm grateful that we have a good workflow now, and I think understand each other and are working really well together. And so paying her is the reason the gross profit is down, but I have to look back at that and say, man, I didn't start this business so that I could grind away for 60, 70, 80 hours a week just sending work out the door. And so I know paying her, spending that money was an investment in actually my time with my family, and really in the growth trajectory of my business. And so I could do what maybe many solo entrepreneurs do, and kind of drawing close and say, well, I got to keep it for myself, but really trying to look at it and understand that getting some help was a worthwhile investment. So very, very grateful for her and her participation in the business, and looking very much forward to continuing to work with her in 2026.